afternoon, everybody. We are here at the second most prestigious UEFA Cup in the land, the Europa League title here in the finals. We have AC Rubicone out of Serie A versus Fenerbahce from Turkey. I am going to definitely mispronounce that name a few times as the game develops. No disrespect intended. Here we go. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We know you have other options, but you have chosen to make UEFA Europa League a part of your night here. AC Rubicone, newly promoted, very overperforming club here in the UEFA Europa League. Coming off a very, very big aggregate win over Liverpool, they will look to finish the job here against Fenerbahce, who looks to be very much in control early on. Ball at the top of the box. Ismail drops it in. Fenerbahce does not look intimidated or outmatched here. They lose possession. Ceballos for Legio. Moving up the field. For those not familiar with AC Rubicone, that is what I will be referring to them as the match moves on. Occasionally Legio. They are known as the Legion in Italy. Legio possession, top of the box. Fruk drops it into Anthony. Anthony dumps it to Kakare. Kakare near the goal, dumps it back. Lira, change of possession here. Fenerbahce on the move. Not known for their counterattacking. They seem to be not opposed to that style of play here early on in the game. Long ball intercepted by Pacheco, cleared. Fenerbahce takes control at the bottom of the circle. Looking to move again, Musaba to Talisco. Talisco with the through ball shot! Save at the middle of the goal there. Cleared out by the Legio defense. Lira on the move. Legio with the ball. Ceballos up the left side. Passes it to Bach up from the defensive line to contribute offensively. He's known for that. Ceballos with a lot of space with the cross. And no doing. Fenerbahce takes control back on the counterattack. It seems tonight, folks, we might have two teams counterattacking each other back and forth, which would make for a very entertaining match for those of us in attendance, either in person or watching at home. If you are new to the broadcast, my name is Russ, and I am dedicated to Serie A. I will do my best not to show bias tonight. Obviously, I am very familiar with AC Rubicone and their club. Pushing the ball up here, Bach to Pacheco. Legio's defensive line pushes it up to the midfield. Legio on the move. Fruk to Anthony. Anthony at the top of the box. Retreats to Lira. Lira to Fruk. Fenerbahce making a very hard time of it for Legio there to move the ball on the final third. Van der Bremt up from the defensive line. With the crosser in, outnumbered. Fenerbahce clears. Looks like Legio's going to retake possession. Working the corner. Bad pass. Fenerbahce retreats. Moving the ball up now. Fenerbahce looking for space. Intercepted by Fruk at the bottom of the circle. Legio back on the attack. Anthony here passes it. Kakare to Lira. Ceballos is going to have a chance. Wide right. Ceballos. A very good pickup at the transfer window here for Legio. Very underrated player, I think. Nobody saw the talent. The front office at Legio definitely did. He has had a coming out party this UEFA tournament. We have a goal kick here for Fenerbahce. They look to move the ball up. A little slower pace now than previously. We are 36 minutes into the first half. So approximately 10 minutes to go here. Fenerbahce moving the ball well up the left side of the field here. Very, very close to the sideline. Let's see how they do setting up their offense. Conte, the man in charge at the top of the box. Working the circle and the box. Between the circle, intercepted by Fruk. Lira on the move. Legio moves it. Ceballos in possession, looking for a window here to kick it to Mint. Drop in there, intercepted by Ederson, the goalie for Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce moving the ball back up, limited on time. 43 minutes have passed here, approximately 6 minutes to go. Fenerbahce moving a little bit faster here. Passing back and forth, looking for a lane. Legio pressing here with their forwards. And that is the half. We are 0-0. Very competitive match. Looks like very two similar strategies, folks. Let's see what the second half has in store. Substitutions are probably very likely. News out of Galarazzo this morning that a fireworks display was in full effect at approximately 2 o'clock in the morning outside of the hotel where Legio was staying. That has more than certainly caused some disarray in the lineup. News reports have reported, rather, that many of the Legio players looked very tired walking into the locker room this morning. Starting the second half here, looks like Fenerbahce will start with possession. Maintaining possession here on the defensive line, trying to cross the center half. Legio playing their very typical loose press with the forwards, trying to make life as difficult as possible for Fenerbahce. Legio known for occasionally intercepting the pass on the front end and making a run. Legio takes possession here on the move with their counterattack. Ceballos uncovered up the left wing here, looking for an opportunity. Fenerbahce responds. Bach with the kick out to Luvumbo. Luvumbo, possession intercepted by Legio and cleared. Legio takes possession at the bottom of the circle, looking to attack again. Setting up their offense this time. Lira working the corner. Out to Bach with the crosser. Fenerbahce intercepts, and they are on the move. Bottom of the circle, Fenerbahce with the pressure. Ball kicked out to the right side. Pushed up. Semedo working the corner. Working the left side with the crosser. All alone. Oh, just shy of the goal. Looks like he barely missed it over the top. Beautiful play by Fenerbahce. I think Legio may have dodged a bullet there. 56 minutes in. And we have a goal kick here, a clear out, a long ball, if you will. Looks like we're going to fight for possession. Fenerbahce takes possession here. I can't imagine Legio, as much as I've watched them in Serie A this year, being very, what's the word here, willing to stay on the defensive side here with not very many opportunities to go on the attack here. I could see them going into more of a pressing look. Maybe not this early, but definitely in the future here. So let's see what's on the move here. Again, we want to thank you here at Russ Broadcasting for spending your evening with us here. Very, very important game here. Legio overperforming, definitely the underdog. They take possession here. They are on the move here. Fruk all alone, passes it into Luvumbo. Ceballos in possession, back to Fruk working the left side. Bach looking to cross it in. He's all alone. Crosses it in. Probably a bad decision there. Luvumbo, a very, very, very good skill player and goal scorer for Legio, but not the tallest for taking headers there, especially when he's covered by the 6'4" center back from Fenerbahce. Anthony with the ball here. Legio working the corner. Intercepted. Fenerbahce on the move. Pushes the ball in the middle. Fenerbahce all alone. Under on the move. He retreats. Lets the offense set up. Talisco now has possession in the center. He is the general here. Legio's defense is set up. Legio, very, very famous for solid defensive midfielder play here. Under's going to have a look here. Offsides is the call. 73 minutes into the game. Legio is going to take possession here on an offside. Something has to give here, folks. Luvumbo with possession off the header. Right after I critiqued him for not being consistent in winning those possession battles. Ceballos all alone. Ceballos working the corner here. Looks to Bach to Ceballos. Ceballos a little bit more comfortable in this scenario. Bach with a drop into Luvumbo. We might have a shot here. Frook's got to look at the top. Kakare haven't called his name as much as we have in the past tonight. Hidalgo up from his defensive line getting involved at the corner. Very, very patient Legio is here. Loses possession. Fenerbahce on the run with 80 minutes. 80 minutes have passed. Fenerbahce is going to have an opportunity here. Brown up the left side all alone with the cross. Probably a premature decision there. Legio takes possession rather. Pushes the ball up here. They want to get on their counterattack. That is what Legio is known for. Very, very quick passes. They will risk losing possession or short possessions here. Zumbo with the shot over top right corner. What a look. Probably had more time than he thought he did. Fenerbahce takes possession here with the sub. Under is leaving the field here for Gorlis. Legio takes possession off of the goal kick. Kakare to Fruk. Fruk, very, very good center attacking midfielder here. Hidalgo up the right side from his defensive line. Legio working the corner with the drop into Ceballos. And the clear out by Fenerbahce. 88 minutes in, Anthony's going to have a look here to Ceballos with the ball. Ceballos got a look. He shot just left. What an opportunity missed here. Very close. We are 0-0 here, over 88 minutes played. We probably have approximately 2 minutes here. Goal kick. Ederson passes it out rather than the long ball. Fenerbahce moving it up the right side here. Short on time. 1 minute of extra time here. Not much. That was expected. It's been pretty consistent gameplay here with the counter-attacking sides. And that is full time in the Europa League Cup final. We are going to extra minutes. All right, here we go. The first 15 minutes of extra time. Legio with possession. Couple substitutions on both sides here. Obrador for Legio with the ball. Kakare, that's the same name. Luvumbo, the playmaker. Pedroia, new defenseman on the ball here. Left midfielder, my mistake. Kakare, Legio really working the corner here. Obrador with the cross. Oh, and it's close, but Ederson intercepts. Goalkeeper with the throw out. Fenerbahce on the move here very fast. 95, 96 minutes in here to overtime or extra minutes. Ball at the circle. Fenerbahce looking for opportunities. Slowly moving the ball at the field here. Talisca with the drop in. Opportunity and just right on the shot. Another missed opportunity by Fenerbahce. We are trading. Folks, this is a heavyweight fight here for the UEFA Europa League Cup final. The second most prestigious cup in Europe. AC Rubicone, also known as Legio, the underdog here tonight, overperforming. They are a middle of the table Serie A league team. They have a shot here. Ceballos out on the edge with the cross. Just a little light on the shot opportunity there to Pedroia. Offsides anyways, the ref said. Goal kick passes out. Fenerbahce on the move. Into the middle here. No team press here yet from Legio. Trading possession at the middle of the field. Fenerbahce takes control with the drop in at the top of the box. Talisca, the field general. Nene to Semedo. Semedo to Nene, working the corner. Talisca with the drop in, probably had a shot, didn't like the look. Big shot saved by Valente. What an opportunity there as time expires in the first period of extra minutes. Last 15 minutes, extra minutes here before we go to a shootout, folks. We just want to thank you again for tuning in here. We have free football tonight in extra time here with Russ Broadcasting. 0-0 here. Fenerbahce takes control for the second leg of extra minutes here. No substitutions for AS Rubicone Legio. Fenerbahce trading the ball at midfield. Semedo pushes it up to Nene, looking for opportunities. A give and go to Semedo. Tight defense there. Nene all alone at the right side of the box, deep in. Semedo drops it in. Legio forces the ball back out. Ishmael inside the box. Conte is the field general now. Intercepted by Legio. Zeballos with the cross. Pedroia to the center. Bashiro on the move. Zeballos, the players are noticeably slower and more tired. Let's see if Legio can be surgical here. Zeballos, definitely known for his prowess with the ball off sides here. He must have heard me complimenting him, folks. Decided to make a mistake. 1:13, approximately 3 minutes to go in extra minutes, the second session of extra minutes. Fenerbahce with the ball on the move. Conte just moving it past the circle. Fenerbahce running out of time. That is full time. We are going to penalty kicks. Oh, my mistake, not extra time, offsides. Looks like Legio is going to have one opportunity here as time is running out. So the ref will give them one shot at the attack here before they blow the whistle for full time. That is full time, folks. We are going to penalty kicks. I'm wrong again. Wrong again. I'm sorry. We have 4 minutes of play left. My mind is as fatigued as the Legio players. About 2 minutes left in extra minutes. Fenerbahce moving the ball up here. Center. Looking for opportunities. Legio playing a spatial integrity. Very disciplined game. Probably they're short on endurance here. With the cross and Pacheco intercepts. Easy for him being 6'5". And now we are at full time, folks, going to penalty kicks here. One would think Fenerbahce probably has the upper hand here with penalties. Let's see how this goes. Not very good for Legio as they miss their first one. Shot over the top here. Fenerbahce up and the shot. And it's good right side. That is not a good start for Legio. Legio up here. Here comes the shot. And it's a score left side. We have to be consistent here. Fenerbahce needs to drain this to stay in the command. And they overshoot. We are tied here. Legio probably opportunity. Here comes a shot. And a save. An incredible save by Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce up to shoot here. Legio needs this save to stay in it. And they drain it. Fenerbahce up. All or nothing here for Legio. And he comes through in the clutch. Fenerbahce probably want to drain this. Let's see how it goes. And the shot blocked by Valente off to the left. Legio an opportunity to take it. Another save. Here is tied 2-2. Fenerbahce with an opportunity to win. High pressure. 60,000 people in Stadio Cesare. Let's see if they can do it. Is that the goalkeeper taking the shot? And he wins it. Fenerbahce, Europa League Cup champions. The goal kicker with the final kick. That is very strange. Lock it up as historic. Congratulations to Fenerbahce. What a match tonight. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight with Russ Broadcasting. Europa League Cup final here. Fenerbahce coming away with the win in penalty kicks. AS Rubicone, what a fantastic run. Middle of the table Serie A team. Fantastic run, historic run in the UEFA Europa League. Coming just short, just shy, one penalty kick away from bringing it home. Congratulations to both parties. They will be nonetheless disappointed, but it was a fantastic showing. Fenerbahce, club out of Turkey. What a prestigious honor. Turkey, very, very good, underrated soccer, a football nation. Soccer if you're watching from the United States. With that being said, we are going to close it out here tonight at Russ Broadcasting. We're going to send it back to the studio. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Peace.